Hey guys, thanks for checking out my video. Obviously, if you are checking out this video, you or somebody you know suffers from either eczema, dermatitis, seborrheic dermatitis, any of that. So I thank you for checking out the video today. So I want to kind of go over a couple products that I've been using that really have been working tremendously for me. I have suffered with this condition for about 8 years or so. Started when I was about 20 or 21. Really kind of put my life on hold for a while. I was a broadcast journalism major and had just was always having a flare up on my face, right through the bridge of my nose, all under here, all along my chin. And that was just getting to be just too much. I was even having some trouble up, in the crest of my eyebrows here, just really red skin, horribly inflamed. You could see me probably from a mile away if you wanted to. Just dry skin like no other. I could not get rid of it. I've tried so many different products, went to the doctor numerous times, and they pretty much told me, no, it's not dermatitis, it's just eczema. Try this medicine, it's going to clear it up. Didn't really work. Didn't really think it was eczema either, so I did my own research and pretty much came upon the conclusion myself that it was seborrheic dermatitis based on the fact that, the types of rashes and dry skin I was having really mixed, they matched pretty much. I've always kind of had a dandruff problem as well, just issues galore with all of that. So I pretty much settled on the fact that that is what it was, and I set out on a journey to try to find some stuff that works. Like I said, I've tried everything, CeraVe creams, I've tried different types of facial cleaners. I've tried using Head and Shoulders on my face, Selsun Blue, all that. None of that really worked. Finally, I'm finding there is some stuff that works, and as you can see, I know, and I apologize for the light, my face is a lot more clear. My skin usually never looks like this, and it is never this soft. You can see all right in here, and it is just a little bit red just because my skin is kind of naturally red anyway. I lived in the desert for so long and didn't really take care of my skin, and I'm sure that probably took into play with this condition developing. One of the big things I did when I first started, and this is for people out there who might have this same problem. If you are a smoker, you should probably stop. I'm not going to preach about that because I don't believe in that, but I was a smoker for about 8 years. I started when I was about 19 or 20, kind of around the time that I started to have these symptoms. And I noticed when I wouldn't smoke so much, my face would start to clear up, but as soon as I would start to smoke my normal pack a day or so, that's when my skin would really, really flare up. I actually quit about a month and a half ago, and I really noticed after about a week or two of not using any tobacco, my face also did start to clear up. Not 100%, but it helped a lot. So if you are a smoker and dealing with this problem, you should probably look into trying to quit smoking, just because I believe that that is a trigger. And obviously cigarettes beyond that are quite bad for you, but nothing we can do to change that. So let's get on to the products that I use. I actually found a YouTube video with somebody suggesting a couple of these products, and I decided to try them myself. So the first product that I've been using for a couple of months now, and it helped but not 100% by itself, but it's a really great product. It's this Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel. It's in a small container, about an ounce and a half. You can pretty much pick it up in any of your stores, Walmart, Target. Usually runs for about 17 or 18 bucks. This is it right here once again for you. If I was going a little too quick, I apologize. Like I said, about 17 or 18 bucks. I actually don't use very much of it at all. There's not much in there. It's kind of a cream. I know it's hard to see. I'll show you some more in a minute. I'm going to show you my routine that I do. You don't get much in there, but you don't need to use a lot. It really helps my skin feel soft. Like I said, I've been using it for a couple of months now, and it works really well. Some stores have a deal where you can buy two. I know I've got a wholesale club store here where I live in Maine, and I get 2 bottles or 2 tubes or canisters for about 30 bucks. So I save about 6 or 7 bucks. Another product that I've been using, and it's a lotion, and I have to say this is the first lotion I've used in a long time that actually really works for me, and I'm really happy that I found it. It's this Gold Bond Ultimate Healing. It's the blue bottle. I picked it up at Walmart for about $6. It's really nice stuff. It goes on a little bit thicker than lotion. The thing that I like about it is it does not leave my skin oily. It does not leave my skin feeling greasy. It sucks right in, and I usually use that as a base when I get out of the shower, and then late at night after my day is over, I usually will use that, and that helps me out as well. And this third product, I actually just started using this yesterday, and this is what was recommended in the video, and I did some research on it. I spent, I think, $22 or $23 on this bottle. It's about 3.5 ounces, so it's really small, but the reviews were really, really good on it, and it's got nothing but natural ingredients, and I don't know if you've heard of it either, but it's called BioMate. This is it right here. Feed your skin. It's a liquid. You can get it, I believe, in the spray can, or you can get squeeze. It looks like this, but it has a pop top. I just got this one because I figured it was easier. Nice thing about this stuff is it's got all natural ingredients. Like I said, there's a caprylic acid, decanoic acid, forgive me if I pronounced that wrong, sea buckthorn seed oil, and vitamin E. That is all that is in this right here. You do not use much of this at all. And let me tell you what, your skin feels great, and I've already noticed the redness in the day that I've been using it, day and a half, has really, really gone down. So let me just kind of show you a little bit how much I use of each product, just so you kind of have an indication. So usually I apply the lotion in the morning after I get out of the shower, and I don't use very much. I usually just squeeze about that much into my hands, rub it around just a little bit, and just go over your face, and I just kind of rub it all in. And I love this stuff. It instantly soaks in, instantly, and I make sure to kind of get around my nose and under where I have a lot of the problems, and then right here. And I can already feel it soaking in. I have no grease. It feels really good on my skin. I usually will let that sit for about a minute or so, but that's alright. I'll do this right now. So if I can get it open, my hands are a little greasy here. Alright, so this is next step is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Gel. I literally just barely press my finger. You get just a small amount, and I usually will just take it and I rub it in a circle, and a little goes a long way. Little really does go a long way. That little drop right there pretty much covered that whole side of my face. Once again, just a small drop. I usually start at the cheek, work my way in. I get under my eyes. Don't get it in your eyes. I have. Doesn't really burn, but it doesn't feel good either. Sometimes I feel though I don't get enough right down here, so usually I'll just take a little bit more, and I just kind of rub it down there. And that's that for that. And I like this because it's got a clean, fresh scent, and this is one of the very few products that does not burn my face. I don't know if anybody else has had similar experiences with other products, but I've noticed when I've had a flare-up of dermatitis or anything like that, or even if it's starting to onset, anything I put on my face burns. Like CeraVe burns horribly, horribly, horribly. So now I've got the Gold Bond on. I have got the Neutrogena hyaluronic acid on. Next step is the BioMate. So let's pop that open, and my hands are still greasy a little bit just from the mixture of products. I literally take this and I give 3 squirts. There we go. And it literally is, there's not much. You can't really see it. I just kind of rub my hands. You get a little bit on your fingers. You can see the shine. And you just go like that. Sort of just like you're putting lotion on or putting anything else on. Now the key with this stuff is you don't want to put it on too thick because it is oily, and it will, if you go out into the sun right after, you can burn. It even says on this thing you can use it as a suntan oil. So just be careful with that. I'd recommend after you let this set in, use a nice sunscreen. I actually found a little tube, circular container at Walmart Their Equate version, and it's zinc sunscreen. I think it's like $4 or $5. I bought it in Florida a couple months ago, and I use that, and it actually helps take away some of the redness, and it does not burn at all. So those are the 3 products that I use, and of course I'm going to have a description, and I'll have links included in the video below, but these are some of the things that really have worked for me. For the first time in a long time, I can go outside and I'm not nervous about what my face looks like, because I do get very self-conscious over it. It's something that is very embarrassing, and a lot of people don't understand. But I mean, like right now my face feels so smooth, very silky. I don't have any flakes, which is just, it's phenomenal. I mean, it's awesome. So I'm going to continue to use this Biomate stuff. I know this is the stuff I really need to put to the test. A lot of people 4 or 5-star reviews on their website. You can only order this through their website, by the way. It's biomate.com, just as it's spelled, biom8.com. They are a company based out of Canada. Like I said, depending where you go, I believe they have flat rate shipping, so I believe anywhere in the US is $5. It got here fairly quickly. I ordered it last Friday. It's now Sunday, so I got it yesterday. So it took about 8 days, but I placed the order midday on Friday, and then of course the weekend rolled around, and they actually had sent it out, I believe, Tuesday night, and I got it Saturday morning. So not too bad. I paid $5 for flat rate shipping, and I'm all the way here on the East Coast. So international shipping, I think, is about $12. They do have the pricing on their website. Another great thing with the Biomate that you get is you get this huge e-booklet for free. It's included in your order. I believe it's like 140 or 160 pages, and it's about seborrheic dermatitis, and it talks about things that you can do to help lessen the severity. Because we all know that there is a large part of, diet and exercise and all this other stuff, healthy habits that go into really controlling, this issue. And of course, nobody really knows what causes dermatitis. They have ideas. Who knows? I mean, I've tried the whole gluten-free thing. That did not work for me. I've tried the dairy-free thing. That did not work for me. So I don't know. There's got to be some sort of common denominator. I know for a lot of people, I've seen that it starts about in your early 20s. So I don't know if it's stress related or what it is. If it's maybe as your body, as you start to hit that 20, 21-year-old range, your body starts to slow itself down in the growing process and pretty much stops for the most part. Who knows? But so far, this has worked for me. As you can see, my face is completely clear. I've actually got photos where it shows what I've looked like before using this stuff, and let me say it's quite intense. I've had a lot of dermatologists. They're just like, oh geez, you need to go to a doctor, and it's like, I've gone to a doctor and everybody tells me that pretty much take this, take that, and none of it works. And I'm tired of using these steroid creams on my face, because we all know you're not supposed to use them like crazy. For me, I was using them 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day. That really starts to mess up your skin. Using these products, though, I mean, it really helps. And another thing that I found out too, for men, if you like to have a beard, anything like that on your face, may suck to say it, but it may need to go. I noticed a lot as soon as I started to let any hair grow out, I would have a massive flare-up. So pretty much I really try to keep myself clean shaven. Today I haven't, because I've been around cleaning the house all day, just haven't gotten around to it. But I really try to keep all facial hair off completely, none whatsoever. I find that my skin just gets horribly irritated and starts to get red under here. And once I start to feel that itchy and redness, I'm pretty much done, because once I shave, it instantly flares in the shower. And when I get out of the shower, I go from looking decent to just all over red, and just it's done. So with that, I hope you try those products if you can. Like I said, the price-wise, they're not too bad. The Gold Bond runs about $6, depending where you are. That's about what I pay. The Neutrogena hyaluronic acid is about 18 bucks. Maybe you can find it online for cheaper, I'm not sure. And the Biomate, I believe they have smaller sizes starting at about 14 bucks. This one was about 21 or 22. I believe they've got a larger size as well. I figured I would just try this for now. Like I said, you only need a couple squirts of this stuff and it works really well. Just a dab of the hyaluronic acid and just a small amount of the Gold Bond. And that, so far that's really been working for me. So I hope that this helps. If you have any questions, go on ahead and shoot me an email. I'll have all that below, or just comment on this video. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it, and I hope that we can find a cure for this together. I'll see you.